Hi, this is the Utah Defender, and I've got two pictures here of two people I want you to become familiar with. The man is Curtis Giles. You've seen him in a previous video that I did, and what a smart, arrogant asshole he is. Next to him is Melody Brown. She's actually in charge of the shit show that goes on at the Department of Child and Family Services. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me, what's the phone numbers? Because we'd like to register a complaint. So I'm going to give you the phone numbers so that you guys can call at your own discretion. Please be polite, but call them and tell them, wow, what is your problem? And I'll tell you what the problem is. I'm alleging right now there's 14 women in the Ogden, it's the Weber County Jail of the Sheriff's Office that have been put there by these people. Now, Melody is in charge. She's in charge of DCFS. He's a director, from what I can tell. And he's a smart ass. He thinks he's a tough guy, too. These two chicken shits called the police on us, and they gave us that evil smile. They're two pieces of human shit, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they take the mothers. They take the children away from these mothers, and when they complain, they send you got it, the Ogden Police Department and the Sheriff Department out to their homes to put them in their funky-ass Weber County Jail. You know this. These are the two people really responsible, from what I understand, and I'm alleging everything I'm saying, for Gavin Peterson's death in West Haven. Many times they were told this kid was starving to death, and they let him starve. So these are the faces. These are not good people. And they take mothers that they've taken their children away from them, and they use every shitty means they can to ruin their lives. Look at these people's faces. Look at them. They're human turds. Melody Brown and Curtis Giles. They are ruining families' lives. Now, I have another lady that did a video, and only 16%. She did this study for 5 years. She's a journalist. And for 5 years, she did a study, and she found out only 16% of the children that are taken out of their homes are for abuse. I really think, and I'm alleging this, that there are government officials. There are probably members in my church. There are probably people high up in society that are child trafficking our children, and they are sexually trafficking these children. If you don't believe me, why was it that Colton Johansson of the Ogden Police Department was recently arrested about 3 weekends ago for 16 counts of exploiting children? Go to the YouTube and see, put in police and sexual misconduct, and it's all over the place. Now, I'm alleging everything I'm saying, but these two people are responsible for constantly putting in phony police reports to have people arrested, as when they came out to arrest me and Dawn. And now we have a dumbass felony charge on Jose, my friend, who was with me. And I can tell you, and Swink, whatever your stupid ass name is, the one of the attorneys for the county, you're a dumbass to charge him with, and it's under the stupid direction of Sergeant Hill, I guess. And to let you know, Swink, why don't you investigate the perjury that O'Doherty did in her comment for James Darcy, the stupid ass, or Tracy, the stupid ass detective for Ogden. You people can't get it right. You're full of crap, and you don't do things to help citizens. You're there to ruin their lives. And you're overpaid pigs at the pig trough that we have to feed your damn ass with a huge salary. So to call these people, and I'm not telling you to call them to give them a hard time. I want you to address, why are they taking these mothers and using the Ogden Police Department and the Sheriff Department to make their life miserable, and they take their children away? Look, people, there has to be a huge investigation into these two numbnuts right here. They falsely report police reports saying that we were disturbing the peace inside, and they trump up charges on these mothers. So there's two phone numbers I'm going to give you. Be polite. I can't make you call them, but because you people have asked me for the phone numbers and to identify the two fucktards that are responsible, which are in your camera right now, call 801-629-5800 and 801-374-7005. Here's the phone numbers right here. You can see the phone numbers. Call them at your discretion since you want to tell them what you think of them. But these people, if we really got to the bottom of it, are sex trafficking and trafficking our children and taking children out of their homes illegally. This is the face of the Department of DCSF. And I'm alleging this. And soon we'll find out from the mothers that they throw in the county jail what the hell is going on. You better treat these people right, Arbonne, because we're going to get their story on camera. And then we're going to expose your ass of how they're treated in that jail. And we're going to expose Melody Brown and dumbass, stupid ass, the guy that doesn't know the 5 pillars of the First Amendment of the Constitution, Curtis Giles. I enjoy doing this video because these are two evil people, and they're backed up by guys like Swink, the county attorney, and by Sergeant Arbonne, and by the stormtroopers of the Ogden Police Department and the dumbass Sheriff's Department, the sheriffs, the deputies. So I can't make you call, but I gave you the phone numbers. This is the face of evil. There's the phone numbers again so that you can call it. But please do, because we have to end this child trafficking by DCFS in this state. And again, I allege everything I say, but they are dumbasses. I've had contacted with these two dumbass people. So now you know the faces, and you can write them. You can find the phone number for yourself, the address. It's actually 950 25th Street in Ogden, Utah. But I had to do this video to expose these people. Remember, West Haven, these people were at the top responsible for the death of Gavin Peterson. I think I got his name right. And they're responsible for the countless women they throw into the county jail using, I say, alleged phony charges, and using the Ogden Police Department, who are a bunch of cowardly thugs, and the sheriff's deputies. And the dumbass, the asswipe sheriff, Sergeant Arbonne. And I hope he's been excommunicated from the church for the death and not giving medical aid to the prisoners inside that jail he runs, and for me being put in a torture cell for exercising my First Amendment right, where I call this guy, a correctional officer, what is your fucking malfunction, when he taunted me with paper. And with that, every dumbass correctional officer came in, but it took me an hour. I thought everybody was deaf, but it took an hour to get the attention to give me toilet paper. Ring these phones and talk to these dumbass people.